This week in tornado history, August 21st, 1883, at least 3 significant tornadoes struck the upper Midwest, and one of these came to be known as the Rochester tornado. Tornadoes are naturally destructive, and that is typically a focus when discussing any such event. Yet when the infamous Rochester tornado is brought up, it is nearly always relating to the opposite, the creation of something wonderful. We have a detailed premium summary at tornadotalk.com about this event, and we remember those who suffered in this terrible disaster and also how the Mayo Clinic was born from the wreckage of Rochester. The twister tracked 25 miles through Dodge and Olmsted counties. There were 37 fatalities and 200 injuries. The rating given was F5. A total of 26 properties were found to have sustained some form of damage within Dodge County. On approach to the Rochester area in Olmsted County, the tornado was described as a black cone-shaped funnel from which smaller cones originated, showing the multi-vortex structure of the storm. The max intensity was reached at North Rochester. This part of the area consisted of poorer, working-class neighborhoods and is where all the fatalities directly within the town occurred, as a narrow swath of probable F5 damage tore the community apart. The town had no hospital, no permanent set place to treat the wounded. The best they had was the convent of the Sisters of St. Francis, overseen by Mother Alfred. And they had 3 medical professionals who lived in the town. Those 3 would be Dr. William W. Mayo and his sons William, who was also a doctor, and Charles, a medical student. 40 injured were laid down on the parlor floor of the convent until cots could be found, and the rest of the injured that night stayed in various homes and offices. Bodies that were recovered were laid out in a hotel. This crisis sparked an idea in the mind of Mother Alfred, and she brought that idea to Dr. Mayo and obtained his approval. She spent the next 4 years undertaking a rigorous campaign raising money for a hospital, and once that portion was completed, Dr. Mayo and his sons pooled their knowledge to plan out the construction of the building. Dr. Mayo stating, quote, "The hospital must be the best and most modern that means allowed." Finally, the hospital, originally called St. Mary's, opened on September 30th, 1889, a little over 6 years after the disaster.